question on Tumblr was about why I wouldn't date someone with acne. Well, I would, and I definitely have. For me, personality is number one. The question was something about, my girlfriends always seem to be Victoria's Secret models or something like that. And so it does look like the way that I'm biased like that, but it's totally untrue. When I first met Freely, she was definitely overweight, had some bit of pimples here and there, just not going really anywhere in life. But she had a really get-to-go personality, like adventure. She was down for it, and that is down for adventure, down for making changes, and that's the biggest number one attractive factor for me in terms of relationships. And you've got to understand, guys, that I'm coming up 40. I've been around the block a few times, and my biggest tip for anyone out there who's looking for a serious relationship is personality has to be your number one priority. Someone with good personality traits, for me, it's like vitality, humor, confidence, sense of adventure. They're they're four things that really have to be important for me. And too many people, I read online, or I'm like, someone's like, oh yeah, he's all right, but he's got a few zits, or she's all right, but she's a couple of pounds over, or stuff like that. We get judged by our appearance. That's just human nature. But unfortunately, people forget about personality, because you can't really see personality by looking at someone, can you? You can't really see it. And why do people say that only date my girlfriend's only really attractive? I've worked out that for me, in terms of girlfriend material, someone has to be high energy to deal with my fucking mania, to deal with Duranider's craziness. You have to be high energy, otherwise it's just not going to be fair on anyone. So if you have to understand what sort of person you are, you have to understand what sort of person you need to be in a relationship, and what sort of people you can only be in a relationship with, like long term. I've got heaps of friends of all different types, all different personalities and fitness levels, and some are really fit, some are really unfit, some are getting fitter, some are vegan, some are just like on the edge. So I've got friends of all different demographics. You see me on Instagram, you see my YouTube videos. I give shout outs to somebody for fucking, like, remember Craig, he was like, he's like a fucking walrus, he came to Chiang Mai as a fucking walrus, and now he's like he's a cocky leopard seal pup. So he's just shrunk down. So I've got all sorts of people in my demographic. And you see on some people's Instagram pages, they only put up pictures with other attractive people, like what we deem as physically attractive, what society says is physically attractive. But for me, what's inside really counts. And when I see someone's personality change for the worse, I lose attraction for them. Doesn't matter how good looking they might be, how photo worthy they are, how popular they might be on social media. When I see a personality change for the worse, when there's less confidence, there's less vitality, there's less humor, there's less adventure, there's less drive to get it done, for me that's a turn off. And once you've been in my shoes, where you've had the experiences, then you understand what I'm saying. But if you don't have the experience, maybe you're still a virgin, maybe you've never had a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or maybe you just had a couple of dates, or maybe you're with someone now, but on Valentine's Day you went out for dinner or a movie, and then you went home and slept in separate beds that night. And that's what you want, that's fine. But for me, it's just like, I was saying with Tori, she was saying to me, she's like, isn't it amazing that some people will go on a Valentine's date and then they'll go home in different houses that night? I'm like, and they're considering boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever. And again, that's fine, but that's a different level that I can't do that sort of a thing anymore in terms of boyfriend, girlfriend. For me, it's like, if you're really compatible, you live together straight away from day one or whatever, and go from there. Then you'll know when you're living with someone, you'll definitely know if you're compatible, because all your fucking, all your little nuances and irritations and stuff just get triggered or whatever, so you can get to work on that. So if you're not living together with someone, you don't really know if you're compatible. So that's my biggest tip, is fucking move in straight away. If you're serious about, if you think it's going to be more than just a friendship or whatever, if it's going to be a long-termer, then you move in straight away. Otherwise, you're sort of just, monkey branching for the next relationship, which is, again, is just fine at the start, or maybe you're not looking for a relationship, maybe you're just looking for, hook up, or just a bit of buddy, or a bit of a distraction, or whatever. As long as you're clear with that and understand that and communicate that with the person you're with, and that can be fine. You don't lead anyone on. Definitely be clear and transparent with your intentions and what you're looking for. And it's best to do that from day one. But in terms of the acne thing, so many girls and guys put so much importance on how their skin is. Oh my God, I got a zit, I can't go on the date tonight, I got a flake out, I got a cancer. It's like, man, the best filter you can have is a face full of acne. If you've got like full on, I've had acne as well in the past when I was a teenager, early 20s and stuff, and then changed my diet, de-stressed myself. Acne is definitely related to stress as well. If you've still got zits, and you're not on any steroids like the pill or whatever, you're not on any animal products, but you still got some acne, maybe you're detoxing from the pill or detoxing from steroids or whatever you've taken in the past. Or maybe you've never done anything like that, but maybe it's just stress. You're stressed with someone. Maybe it's your mum or your dad or your workmates or your boyfriend or your girlfriend. It's just this fucking stress. And that can definitely cause acne, 100%. Or like cosmetics, stuff like that. Again, it doesn't really matter, man. Acne is like cosmetic. It's not a health issue. So the best thing you can have is go to a date with a face full of acne. And if people are judging you from that, then that's really good, because that person isn't worth your time. They're not worth your time. And the only thing we can really give that's of value in our life is time. You can make more money. Money's easy to make. You can make more money, but you can't make more time. Time is like, it's not infinite. Money's infinite, but time isn't. You can't get back lost time. You can make money, but you can't make more time. Does that make sense? So when I give someone an hour of my time, I can't ever get that back. When you give me an hour of your time, you can't get that back. So make sure you invest time in people who are worthy of that. And so if you've got acne, man, or whatever, then that's a filter. That's awesome. Yeah, that's just like, you save so much time when you have acne, because you only gravitate towards people who can see through that, who look for personality. They're personality hunters, you know. And then you got you got two types of people. You got people like myself who have experience, who know what I want, know how to get it and make it happen, know how to move fast, make things happen, get it done. And then you got people who would prefer someone without acne, or prefer them to be perfect height or perfect weight or perfect whatever's, you know, perfect income, but they don't think they can get that, so they'll go for second best, you know. And they're the people you don't want to be with either. You want to be with people who can get whatever they want, but they're happy to be with you because they understand what you're about and understand the gifts that you can offer, and the gifts that you can offer them as well. So there's sort of two types of people out there. People who, it's like a bike, like, you know, what's an analogy I can give people? Okay, let's go running shoes. Everyone knows running shoes. Some people think you can only run fast if you got Nikes on. Nikes in 2017, I would say Nikes are the shittest shoe on the market. They're too narrow, they're too skinny, their heel drop is just too unbalanced, it's too unnatural. You'll never be able to run your fastest in Nikes. I would recommend something like Ultras. You know, it's a natural shoe, but they look ugly. These are fucking ugly as fuck. They're like, they just look shit, man. But they're the best shoe on the market. And so I used to be a Nike man. I was like, oh, I can only wear Nike, looks good, but I'm running slower. Fuck that. I want to run the best I can, relative to me. I'm still a slow runner, but I want the best performance I can get, and I'm not going to sacrifice performance for aesthetics. So when you wear Nike, you sacrifice performance for aesthetics. Or maybe sponsored by me, got no choice. It's just a sponsored puppet, which again, that's fine if that's what you want. But it's like relationships. Some people, they just want to be with a Nike person because it looks good for everyone else, but they sacrifice their performance in life. So I'm more of an Ultra guy, you know. Aesthetics isn't as important to me. If it looks good, it's a bonus. What's inside is what counts. What's inside is what counts. And what, you know, you're going to have a product. You want to have people that inspire you and support you to create positive change. And if you've got any drainbows in your life, the best thing you can do is just cut them free. You have to tell them to fuck off. You just distance yourself slowly from them. And if they want to be rainbows, then they know that you've always got time for them. And don't tolerate anyone's bullshit. You don't want to be a victim enabler. You want to be a rainbow enabler, where you just help people help themselves, you know, get fitter and stronger, spread the vegan message, etc. So there's a little bit of a rant on personality versus aesthetics, man. Don't be a Nike person. Fuck Nike. It's backwards product. I'm talking in a metaphorical sense. Everyone's going for this Nike lifestyle, man. It's all bullshit. It's just all bullshit. It's just, end of the day, it's just all fake. It's all constructed. Personality is number one. That's just like the biggest thing, man. Guys and girls out there, you want someone who's not a burden, who's not an energy drain. Someone who, you lift them up, they lift you up. And you give and take, and that's a relationship. It's about give and take. It's not about give, or take. It's about, you know, I can give you this, you can give me that. And it's not about calculating, oh, you only gave me 50, I want 49. Or no, it's about just going with the flow. And some people can give a bit more than others, and some can't. Maybe because they don't have the skills or the ability just yet, but they have the energy, and it's desire is the main thing. What else can I say? But yeah, let your height, let your weight, let your skin, let everything, let your income, let your passport, let all those things be filters to filter in shit, to filter out the shit people and filter in the good people, you know? To filter out the shit and filter in the legit. Think about it. This is what I'm talking about. Tori just came out and said, can we fix this knife up? You know, that's the sort of person Tori is. She wants to get things fixed. She's not like, oh my God, that knife's ugly. That's a personality trait I like, that someone's wanting to fix this little old knife that's been around the block. I've had this for God knows how long. Victoria's like, can we fix it? Can we fix it? And then she said, there's no left-hand scissors, can you fix it for me? And that's cool. So that's what it's about, is having people, functional people who can fix things, people who want, maybe they can't fix them, but they want things to be fixed in a good way versus it doesn't look brand new, it doesn't look shiny anymore, let's throw it out. No, let's fix it. Last analogy for the day, we've got steel versus ceramic. Some people are like steel, stainless steel, they can't be stained, they can't rust. If a little bit, something you just polish it off. Hardened steel, durable, can be sharpened over and over and over. Some people like ceramic, cracks at the first sign of hard pressure. Looks good, lightweight, gets like, ooh, wow, ceramic, but it's not durable. Steel is what you want. Steel's real. You want real people in your life, real personalities, not flaky stuff that cracks at the first sign of pressure. Ceramic. Another thing, one more metaphor for the goat. Another thing is beauty fades. Personality lasts forever. This knife will keep going and going and going. If it's a ceramic, you have to throw it out. You have to get rid of it. But this steel stuff just keeps going, man. Keeps going.